Okay, hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back to the Lord's Table. It's good to have you guys back. And guess what? I have a guest, a Lord, and she's just gonna introduce herself because there is this thing with names, pronunciation, like that Zimbabwean say wrong and things like that. Oh, I don't know who says it wrong, guys. Maybe you can comment below and tell us the correct pronunciation. Right?
I might actually be getting it wrong. I mean, I learned how to say my name the way I would want to say it. But maybe someone else knows how right it is.
Maybe. Okay, you can introduce yourself.
Alright, hi everyone. My name is Gladys. Gladys, not Gladys. My name is Gladys Bulimo and I'm from Kenya. And
so today we're gonna talk about leadership. So Gladys has been in leadership since she was young. Okay, I only knew her like 5 years ago, but she has been in leadership for the longest of time, since primary, right? Yes, so she's gonna be talking about her experiences and like things that she has learned, things that she has acquired, and things that she discovered that she had, like that helped her in her journey as a leader. So before we dive into that, how long have you been in leadership as a young?
okay, so I remember the first time I actually got appointed to be a leader was in 2009. That was when I just finished my class 7 and I had joined in for my pre-form 1 and and my sister was already a leader in school, so I think it's because of my footsteps. I just joined in like that, and I was chosen to be a leader for what do you call this? Like decorations, like an ushers, like church usher, and I used to manage decorations. Like so for Sunday services we would have I went to a Pentecostal school, so we had proper service, like a proper Sunday service from 10 to like 2 p.m. or around 3, and we would have to wake up early in the morning to decorate the church and to like clean the church. So I was in charge of that, because the first time I came in, I remember on a Sunday I went and I was like, okay, can I help with like fixing this, can I help with this cleaning this, and I learned how to decor and everything. So I remember the first time being chosen or appointed as a leader was in 2009.
I think that makes the two of us, because for me, I liked decorating. I liked helping the elders in church and things like that, and that's cool. So how did you find it, like being in leadership yet you were young? Like, I know that maybe you were leading people that were older than you, and how did you, get it together, like get to respect them, and yet they also had to respect you?
Well, honestly, I was excited. I think I was one of those bubbly kids that was always all over the place. Like I was just too excited about it, too excited about just doing something, and I was very proactive. I was very active as a young girl rather. I was very active, so I think it was exciting. I didn't really think of it like leading someone that was older than me, but okay, in other words, rather, I was listening to a podcast actually yesterday, and the preacher was talking about leading up when you're not the one in charge, or when you're younger than the leaders, and I kind of like thought about that, like, okay, so when I was younger, did I actually lead up and didn't know that I was doing it, like, because I was too excited and just focused on me feeling good about what I'm doing. I literally was always just feeling good about what I'm doing, like I'm going to church and I'm here decorating, and I don't really mind anyone else, as long as I'm doing my part, and I did my part, and that was all. But for someone else out there, maybe like how it is like, or how it feels like when you are young and you are told to be in charge of something. I would say that as long as you're excited and you have the proactiveness and you are very active with it and you love to do it, you just keep doing it, whether the people that you're leading are older than you, younger than you. And if you have a point to say, you say it, because you are a leader. You are not just because of your age, or not just because, but because of what's in you and what God has placed in you and what you have offered to give. Because I feel like what I did when I was younger was I just offered myself. I was like, God, you know what, I would want to do something for you. despite how old or how young I am. Like I would want to do something for you, whether the people that I'm leading can listen or not. I just want to do something for you. So if you would want to do something for God and you're leading because you want to do something for God, you just do it out of your heart.
Yeah, that desire just
Yeah.
draws you.
So
Okay, so I think that leads me to the next question to say, so what draws you to be so passionate about leadership? You know, I mean, most people really like look up to you, I guess, and I mean, I look up to you. And I mean, the way that you're so passionate about leadership and how you just, like what you're saying, you offer yourself. I see it, and I mean, it blows my mind. So what draws you? What draws you to leadership?
wow. Okay. Actually, actually think about that so much. Like sometimes I ask myself, like, God, what really, what really makes me so passionate about leading and not just staying down?
Yeah.
I remember last year I didn't take up leadership, and I told God, I was like, God, I don't want to lead, and it was kind of very awkward. Awkward is not the right word, but it kind of felt very different because I have been, every single year of my life I've always been trying to be up and doing something and like on the front lines, and then this year I'm just like, God, I'm gonna draw back and sit behind and see how it goes on. And I realized that, I mean, to be really honest, I don't know if there's people out there who actually love leadership. I felt so, like, it was one of those years and I felt so different. Like it felt so really different, but I still learned a lot in it. So I feel for me, one thing that really draws me to love leadership or to be so passionate about what I do is my yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like I actually remember sticking this on my wall and saying, God, mine is a yes. I mean, I don't have that much. I don't really have that much to put at your table. I'm not too strong. I'm not too big. I'm not too wise or too intelligent or too. I mean, I don't have it all. But the only thing that I have, God, and that draws me to keep on running after you is the fact that I can say yes. The fact that I can say yes when you wake me up and say, okay, Gladys, I want you to do this. Or Gladys, I want you to go here. As long as I still have my yes and it's mine and I can give it to you, that's what draws me to like being passionate about it and to keep just pouring myself out.
Okay, so I think a lot of times, right, people like use this thing to say, okay, I don't have what it takes to be a leader. And I think I use that a lot as well, to say, no, I don't have it. So I want to know, what are those things that you discovered before you entered leadership? Oh, hey guys, my throat.
Sorry.
This is winter. Okay, so